This passenger traveled on schedule 6246. The Bristol and Anthony assisted our travel with children aged 5 or under and aboarded safely received.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a Star Alliance member, we would like to welcome you aboard this Airbus 320 aircraft. For your safety, please fasten your seatbelts.
Leaving on the plane to go to Africa, I think I was more excited than I was scared. One of the biggest things I learned is that we never make the journey that we think we're making, and every single expectation I had about coming here was completely wrong. When you go abroad for a Jan term, the school and the professors who organize the trip go above and beyond to find these experiences for you that you just don't have anywhere else. This year, I am abroad with the Brethren Community Foundation Fellowship. In our month in Tanzania, we've been moving from place to place quite rapidly. When we were driving from Karatu to Loliondo, we'd pass through this mountain range, and all of a sudden we would go from this really dry, dusty desert kind of area to this more lush green, like there are zebra like grazing by the road, and then you'd turn another bend and it would be rolling hills, and you'd see the Maasai grazing their cattle and their sheep and their goats, and then you'd turn again and see like something completely different. And for that reason, like this entire trip, I've just had my head like turned out of the window, just looking at everything. Hey Maddie, where are we going? We're on our way to Lagunitas School to offer a partnership with global partners to the community. So we've got Amy and Anne and Jeremiah and Sule in the car. We're gonna explain like what partnership looks like and give them some time to think about it, and hopefully the community will get back to them in like a week or two and let them know if they want to partner. Yeah, woo!
Global Partners for Development is a nonprofit organization that uses the power of partnership to sustainably support communities in East Africa. We partner with local communities to improve education, health, water, lots of different development outcomes.
The Whittier students had a really unique opportunity because they were able to see many of Global Partners' projects. I think it's important for academics in any field, in any subject, to understand what they're reading in books and what they're studying in the classroom in a real-life experience. I think they've received a really honest picture of Global Partners' history in Tanzania.
In a lot of the spaces we go to, like a lot of the schools and things, I become like acutely aware of my positionality and the fact that I am an outsider and that I look different and I don't speak their language and I don't understand their culture and they don't understand mine, and it's very uncomfortable. And I think there's something to be said about that uncomfortability because that's where growth comes from. I think especially at Whittier, which really values this critical thinking, it's very, very important to have a worldview, and study abroad is such a big part of that. I think being uncomfortable is one of the most important things you can feel when you're going abroad, and that's probably been the biggest source of my growth.
The students who come from Whittier College have stayed with us in the Boma, looking after the cattle, the goats, the sheep, being with women and children, being in our village, seeing everything. One thing that I think is critical is the exchange of knowledge and the exchange of experiences and the exchange of cultural foundations. An American get to know life of a Maasai family, and a Maasai get to know the life of this young girl from America, and no longer read it, but live it. I believe the girls who have been with us will not go to America the same people.
Too often people get scared about things that are different from what they know, but if you're able to open your mind at like such a young age and for such an extended period of time, and then you choose to do exploratory things like Jan terms and May terms, I think Whittier does a really great job of setting people up to be successful, respectful, cognizant members of a global community.
What's your name?
Christian.
Christian, how old are you?
5.
5? Okay, do you want to show everyone your classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead and go film.
What is your name?
My name is Maddie.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Whittier College.
Where do you work?
I work at Whittier College. I'm a student there.